What's going on, guys? Matt back again, this time for another trailer reaction. I saw that the second trailer for, dang, I already forgot the name of it. Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining. I believe this is also the final trailer. I was very impressed with the first trailer. I'm excited to see Ewan McGregor. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a huge Star Wars fan. He plays Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I love him in that role. I cannot think of any other movie really that I've seen with him in. I'm sure I have seen one, but Star Wars is the most prevalent to me. But I'm very happy to see that he's in this movie, given the fact that The Shining is one of my favorite movies, and the book is also very good. And what I saw from the first trailer is that this is following the movie. Because if you don't know, there are major differences between the book, the Shining novel, and the film that Stanley Kubrick made. Famously, or infamously, Stephen King was very displeased with what Kubrick did with his version of The Shining. But from what I saw in the first trailer for Doctor Sleep, they're taking music cues and things like that. The actual door that Jack beat in with an axe in the movie, which is not a part of the novel. So it looks like they're taking elements from the movie while also they're probably going to try to also follow the book. They're probably going to try to follow both and try to make it make sense. But let's go ahead and hop into this, and then I'll give you my thoughts after we watch it. Let me go ahead and make it full screen. Hopefully this fan isn't bothering y'all. It's just hot as crap down here. The humidity is ridiculous. But I just turned it off, so it shouldn't bother y'all. Okay, I'm going to play it in 3, 2, 1.
When I was a kid, there was a place. A dark place. They closed it down and let it rot. But the things that lived there...
Hello, Danny.
they come back.
Not many ride the bus this far north. You're running away from something?
I'm running away from myself, I guess.
Hi. You can hear me. You're magic. Like me.
I don't know about magic. I always called it The Shining. The world is a hungry place. A dangerous place.
These people, they hurt people like us.
These empty devils, they'll eat what shines. And they've noticed that little girl.
Well, hi there.
Get out of my head! Get out!
I haven't felt power like that in so long.
They're coming. Where are we going?
There's a place. You sure you want to do this?
I'm ready.
Yes, you run, dear. And then I will find you, and you will scream for years.
Come and play with us forever and ever.
Coming soon. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to mute it real quick and go back through it. Like I said, very, very excited to see Ewan McGregor in this role. I've read The Shining. I have not read Doctor Sleep. I'm not going to read Doctor Sleep. I think I want to go into this movie blind. I don't want to know what happens because I've always wondered what a sequel to The Shining would be like. And this, I'm very happy to see that it's very different. I've always said, if you're going to do a sequel, you got to take what was introduced in the first one and do something different with it. Otherwise, you're just doing a remake, really. But this looks extremely different. It seems to be that there's very many people with The Shining, which is set up in the first one. You have Danny, and then the black caretaker. Not the black caretaker. He's a chef or a cook. He has The Shining too. Those are the only two characters that have The Shining in the first one. It's hinted that Jack has it and doesn't really know it. But what this shows is that there's very many people that have it, and not that most of them are bad. Clearly Danny has it. This little black girl has it. Those seem to be the only two that have it that are good people. I'm going to turn this fan back on real quick because I'm about to sweat to death. But yeah, let's go back through this thing real quick. So we see here Danny he's driven back up to the hotel, and he's walking back through the very same set from the original Shining film, which is really cool to see. And I hope it's there for a bigger reason than just for us to say, ooh and ah, look, it's that place that we remember. I hope there's actually a reason for that, other than that. Let's see here. So Danny's basically just being haunted. He's got that depression beard going. Let's see. And he gets into contact with this little girl. I guess they sense each other. And I love these flashbacks to Danny on his tricycle looking at room 237. They're very well done. You can tell they're not from the actual Shining film. It's probably a new kid that they put a wig on because the lighting seems to be brighter. But I love all these callbacks. And then we're introduced to this woman with this hat. She seems to be like the leader of the bad guys. And she's blowing smoke in a girl's face. I'm not sure what that is, if she's possessing her. Let's see. Danny sees red rum again on the wall. The woman with the hat comes into contact with the little girl through their Shining. And it's expressed that this little girl her Shining is very powerful. And then Danny says that we have to go back to the hotel. I'm not sure why. Like I said, I hope it's more than just for the audience, that there's actually a good reason. And let's see, they're back in the maze. And that's the interesting thing about this is that, and I wonder how Stephen King feels about this. In the movie, if you've seen it, there's a maze outside of the hotel. In the book, there is no maze. So it looks like they're going to have to take Stephen King's novel of Dr. Sleep and find a way to meld it with Kubrick's Shining film, which having not read Dr. Sleep, maybe that's easier than I'm thinking it is. Who knows? And okay, so all these people are back at the hotel. There's the woman with the hat. She's also inside the hotel at the end of this trailer, and she's on top of Danny, and her eyes are glowing. I don't know what any of this stuff means. And then Danny sees the two twins that he saw in The Shining, and then a bunch of hands are on top of them. So I don't know what any of this stuff means. I love that I don't know what it means. It looks very good to me. Let's see who. Okay. Screenplay by Mike Flanagan. directed by Mike Flanagan. That's okay. See, now if you've seen my reaction to the Terminator trailers, you'll see that that movie is written, the story is by like 6 people, the screenplay is by like 4 or 5 people, and the problem with that is that you have a good opportunity of getting a film that doesn't have one clear mind. Because this is written by one person and directed by one person, you get one clear vision and not a bunch of different ideas from people that make the movie just feel like a mess. So yeah, the trailer really doesn't give you much, and I like that, and I really like that this is the final trailer. I want to go back and see what this black man tells Danny halfway through the trailer here. See if I can find it. There it is. I want to see what he says real quick. Okay, they noticed the little girl. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this looks very interesting. If you have read the book, Dr. Sleep, please don't leave any comments spoiling anything, because I don't want to know. But my biggest takeaway is that this is very different from The Shining, and I like that a lot. But if there's anything I missed in this trailer that isn't a spoiler, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this. If you're excited, if you're not, if you've read the book and this trailer seems to look disappointing to you, let me know. But other than that, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell for future videos, and y'all have a good one.